So in this video, I want to talk about what you can do when you run out of clients. Now, what do I mean by this? Let's say, for example, you have created a new one-to-one offer. It might be a group coaching program, or even you might be doing like a training company type offer. What happens when you maybe do your launch and you essentially run out of people that enroll, or you run out of clients? Maybe you've changed the niche, or maybe the niche that you're in is starting to shallow out and you're missing out on new clients. What do? Well, all business are going to go through this, guys. I even go through this with my training company, and it goes up and down if I don't fix some very simple things in my company. And it's the same thing I did for my lawyers and my stop smoking clients as well. So very simple, guys. As you can imagine, if you've watched any of my content, I want to get straight to the point. So number one, this is the order I fixed this problem. And this only occurs, and guys, these steps only work once you have your niche confirmed. So I'm not talking about how to do the research, I'm not talking about what niches are good or what niches are bad. Once you have the niche confirmed, and if you're wondering, well, how do I know my niche is confirmed? If you've had clients in this niche, maybe you've had a string of $10,000 months, and then the next month after that, you find you're not getting any clients. Or maybe you've done your training offer, your NLP certification, hypnosis certification, whatever it is. Hopefully you're all on board here, guys. Hopefully you know what I'm saying. Once the niche is confirmed, then you want to change these things, okay? So number one, I always go to this. Let's say I've done a ACH launch and I found that the people aren't enrolling enough, or maybe the end of my launch, I find that, wow, that was a really low enrollment rate. This is what I need to do for the next one, guys. Firstly, I always go for more content. I always believe this. You'll never get less by doing more. You'll never get less out of business by doing more content. The only thing you'll run out of is maybe time. So I can say without a shadow of a doubt, 99.9% of the time, when students are not getting enough clients or their enrollments are low for their training program, it's because they're not doing enough content. Now, notice what I said there, not doing enough content, which leads us on to number two. Then I fix quality of content. And people say, well, why don't you do quality first, then more content? Quality content comes from more practice. So if I just do more content, and I know there's one thing about people in general and society, they're not going to watch all of my content. There was a cool YouTube study that was brought out. It was only maybe 6 months ago that I read it. And it said that the average subscriber will only watch 2 to 3 videos of their favorite channels. So I know if I just put enough content out there, over time, hopefully they'll click on those 2 or 3 videos and become more of an avid subscriber. So quality of content is not important. I would rather have 100 videos of subpar content than 1 or 2 very good quality pieces of content. Because remember, quality is objective. Quality to me may not be quality for the people that are watching it. So I always go for more content first, guys. I always believe that you never get less by doing more. Always do more. Then I'll fix the quality of content. And again, quality of content usually comes out by doing more. Like, I'll find that I'll do, let's say, 100 videos and 3 videos out of that are just on fire, but I didn't mean them to do that because I was still on the do more. Hopefully you see my point, guys. Number 3, then I'll go to increase my audience size. And you can do this by building up your audience size on Facebook, but always look at, that's just an example with Facebook. With YouTube, that you can't add audiences. The only way to build up audience around that is just by doing more content. I know when I first started, even when I was doing one-to-one therapy clients, the more I was known, the more people came to me. And the opposite is also true. If I do less, I'm going to get less. So in the context of doing your launch, guys, if you want to increase your audience size, which you have to do, or even change the audience size, maybe go from the audience over on the right to the audience over the left, maybe just a subtle change, create more content so you become known as that person inside that audience. That's what we're going for, guys. Then I go to number 4. The last thing I'll do is I'll change my niche in my offer. The only time I'll ever change my niche in my offer is if I've known without a shadow of a doubt, I've done absolutely everything possible to get clients, or everything possible in my 12 to 16 week launch time for my next ACH program or MAC program, whatever it is. That's what I'm going for, guys. Change offer, a change niche, sorry, will always come last. Maybe the offer just needs a slight change. Maybe my sales page needs a slight change, but these slight changes are only as good as the amount of people that are seeing it. Like, we need a lot of people. We need, hundreds of thousands of people to see our offer over time, over and over and over again. But what most people do is change their website. They'll change the funnel, they'll change a couple of words, but they won't increase the social media. That's if they're doing any social media at all. The only time people are going to see even a bad sales page will work over time if enough people see it. So if I get the more content, the more eyes on my product, Then in the background, slowly start to change my offer so it's just on fire, which only comes with experience and knowing about my niche and my offer. Then I'll have the perfect equation, guys. What I'm not spending my time doing is I'm not sitting back saying that's a failure. It's got to be mindset blocks. It's got to be money blocks. I'm not going to invest in those courses. All a big waste of time. These 4 things, guys, I rely on, whether it's one-to-one. I've done it with my coaching programs. I've done it my ACH enrollments, everything that I'm doing in regards to business. I always follow these 4 steps. So just to recap, guys, more content, then quality of content, increase your audience size, which is really just more content. Then lastly, change my niche and my offer. Don't worry about the mindset and money blocks. That's just what gurus are going to sell you to sell their programs, but they are achieving what they're doing, your enrollment and what they're doing by following step 1, 2, 3, and 4. That I guarantee, guys. So hopefully that helps. So again, that's for one-on-one or even your enrollments into your training program, NLP, hypnosis, whatever it is. Those 4 steps are applicable. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.